I want to emphasize, the principle of the knife first before going to any type of drill or any type of technique. The reason for that is that, in my opinion, I feel that it's very dangerous to start any type of knife drill or any knife technique without explaining the principle of the knife, because it's very dangerous. A human being would have about 8 to 10 pints of blood in our body. Now, if we were to get cut or stabbed and loses about 2 pints of blood, your body going to shock. If he has a knife and I have a knife, we're about equal. I can, cut him, right? I can stab him, and he can do the same to me. He can cut me, right? He can stab me, right? So in doing so, for this, we would have respect for each other, because respect for the blade, because if he makes the wrong move by coming in, I can cut him and I can stab him. So he would be more cautious to not just come in, without thinking or how to come in the right way so that he won't get cut and he won't get stabbed. Same way, the other way, if I were to come in, I would have to do it in a way so that he can't, so that he can't cut me or stab me, so that we protect ourselves and so that we don't get hurt. Ultimate, his blade, my blade. This is the distance where, I can stab him, I can cut him, and the same way he can do that to me. Okay. Now, understanding this principle is very important, is because from here, and in order for him to come and cut me, he would have to pass through my weapon, which is the blade right here. He would have to pass through my weapon right here before he can get to my body to cut me, right? So understanding that is very important. Okay, so same thing with me. In order for me to come in and cut him, I would have to pass through his blade. By him having a blade, he has an 80% leverage over me. But because I understand the principle of the blade, now if I were to put in a situation where I have no choice, where there's nothing around me in my environment that I can use, like say a chair, a books, something to have at least an equalizer to his blade, when he comes in and try to cut me, okay, as long that his blade needs to go through my hand, I have to deflect and go in and able to, take the weapon away and, and go in and hit him. I still don't suggest to do that, because the blade, even if you come in, he can cut me. Okay, I've seen a lot of technique out there where the person come in and grab the blade and cut the blade here and come in and strike him and hit like that. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that's really wise to do that. But when you have no choice but to go empty-handed against the knife, then other than your life, at that point you would have to decide where you're gonna get cut, where you're gonna get stabbed, so that you're still able to function and stay alive. Right? If you have no choice, right? But other than that, I would rather, he has a knife, I have a knife, because in that way, he would have to be cautious to come in, and, to go through my blade first before he can cut me. So that's the principle. So in doing so, I would like to start first with a knife drill that you can understand, see how the hand works and the body movement move. And go from there. This type of motion, when you go into the knife fight drill, this is the type of motion that you normally see, like that, okay? And like that, okay? Like this. Again, I would rather disarm his blade first before I can come and get his body, okay? So I work my way in like that to get him. So if he comes in, I would like to cut here, like this. Boom, boom, boom. Cut here, come here, stab here, like that. One step to the outside, drop here, cut here, like that. Stop here, that way. Manipulate here, that way. We come here, cut here, cut here, cut here. You only need to do like this angle like this. As long you work in a way like this, okay, to disarm this blade, like an X, okay? So if he come up high, we cup here like this, like that, right? And right here, you grab here. Check here, I'm on here. Once you cup up here, you come through here, right? That arm is coming. From here, you cut here. Come over here, you cut here. Stab here. Bring it down over here. The knife stick through the neck right there. Boom. Like that. Go here, cut here. That arm come in, cut here. See, this blade cuts here. Come over here, and this might go here, like that. Come back up here. The blade will stick to the neck right there. Boom. Slow motion. When he's here, we step out of line. We're gonna cut right there. Cut right there. And from here, you step out of here, cut. That arm's coming. From here, you cut that way, flip this way, and down this way. So if he's here, the blade will stick through here. The blade will stick through here like that. Right? Travel up his arm like that, his shoulder like that, and stick through right there. This arm is here. Boom. Right? What are you going to do? Right? Cut to there. Cut to there. Here. Like that. See? Like that. Just like that. Move around like that. See, that's where the X is, right? You want to cut the weapon, right? Like that. Okay? So if he come in with the thrust, okay, we come in this way. That way. Stick to there. That arm's coming. Here. Turn this way. Cut here. Bend it down from here. Knife goes through right there. Like that. The principle is that you need to take this knife away. Okay? This is the threat. Okay? Don't worry about the body and all that until this is taken care of. This is what you need to worry about. Right there. Right there. Left hand from me. Right here. And over here. Stab through there. Like that. That one's coming. Over here. Same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Right? Like that. I can use this way or can use this way. It wouldn't matter because if say the knife drop on the floor, whichever way how you pick up. If you pick up like this, then you use it like this. Right? If the knife is like this, you pick it up, it happen to pick up this way, then you use it this way. It's the same. It should not change, the principle should not change. It's the same. You know, people saying use it this way is better or using this way is better. To me, I think that you should be able to know how to use both ways because you don't know which way you're gonna pick up the knife, whether it's this way or this way, okay? Now, if you pick up this way, then use the knife this way, right? If you pick up the knife this way, then you're gonna use it this way, okay? Right, that way, we're gonna come up here like this, again, right? We're gonna come in, boom, drop here, cut here, turn this down this way, right? So from here, you go, So when they come in, cut right there, cut right there, like that, right there. See the knife will go here, cut here, stop here, scoot down, cut here, drop down here, cut from there. Tony! Okay, so from here, all this, all that, this way. Reverse, here, come in, 1, 2, like that. Stand here. If you come in here on that side, you come over here, you cut here, you put them down here, the knife will go through right there, right? So from here, his blade go through here, boom, 1, 2, 3, right here. You cut here, right there, cut here, bring this down like that. This blade will go through the neck this way, okay? Now from here, you can go back this way, now this way, and you still have control here, right? If he might still be having adrenaline and still try to hit you, and you still can pin him here and stand him this way, okay? Now, what you can do is even further, you turn his back this way, like that, okay? Now you have all this. When it's either your life or his life, you continue to do it until, you know, he can't do it no more. So that's why the continuous stabbing.